Hey guys, this is Nick with Turning Wrenching Channel. Just wanted to share the project we're doing today. We're adjusting valves on my V8S10 388 stroker. It's a small block Chevy, solid roller mechanical camshaft with roller rockers. Okay, here's the tools I'm using. Bump starter to move the motor over, battery tender, 1/4 inch ratchet extension, 7/16 socket for the valve covers, 5/8 wrench bent to loosen the poly locks off, Allen key for the set screw in the poly lock, and filler gauge to set the actual valve adjustment. First, get the valve cover off, of course. We're going to do the exhaust opening, intake closing method. This is the method I use. There's different methods, but this is what I use the best. So your exhaust valve is always going to be over the header. So exhaust pipe, exhaust valve. So we're going to do exhaust open first. We take our bump starter here, we roll the motor open over until we see the exhaust open. Once this goes down, that means the exhaust open. Here, I'm going to show you. See how it moved just a little bit? You should have play on the intake. So exhaust open, then we adjust the intake. So you always want to refer to your cam spec sheet to look for your clearances on your valve adjustment. So you get a filler gauge, and at 1/16 thousandths of an inch is my cam spec. So I'm going to adjust the intake valve to 1/16 thousandths valve lash. Of course, it's loose. I need to adjust it. So what I do, 5/8 inch boxed in. I like to take my hand and bump it where I don't bend it the wrong way. Loosen it off, poly lock that is, then loosen the set screw a couple times. Put the filler gauge under it. And there's a lot of fill in valves, so you want this firm, so you turn it tight as you can with it in there. Then what I do is I take it out and I just turn it just a smidge more, put it under there. All right, now we're ready to tighten it down. So I put my 5/8 boxed in on there, my Allen key. This is the set screw. You want to turn that. Also, try not to turn the lock itself, because you're right there at your preset. So you want to tighten this set screw down without moving the wrench. Really tight. It's set now, but it's not tightened. So what we do is we take the box in and then we snug it. This will prevent your valves from backing off. So it's tight. You don't want to do it too tight. You'll break your stud there that holds the rocker on. Then you want to check it for clearance. It should be firm, but not too firm you can't do with one hand. That's how you do the intake. Alright, now we're going to exhaust. So EOIC method. Exhaust open, adjust intake. Exhaust close, adjust intake. So the valve come up there, the intake valve closed. So that means the exhaust is open. See, it's loose. Now we can adjust it. Refer back to your cam spec sheet. Mine says 1/18 thousand on the cam card for the exhaust. Exhaust right over the exhaust port. This one's actually to spec. So if you wanted to, you back it off and adjust this one if it's out. But you can go through every valve of the motor that way. This is how I do it. Pretty simple and pretty straightforward.